Hazel Chu is probably the most hated woman in Ireland. She is a racist, a bigot, and a bully. Hazel Chu hates Irish people. It's also obvious that she hates democracy, Western civilization, if you like. She is a member of the Green Party. She is Lord Mayor of Dublin. Her husband is a member of Parliament in Ireland. He is also a member of the Green Party. And of course, like all people in the Green Party, she is filled with hatred. She seems incapable of opening her mouth without slandering and abusing those who are weak and vulnerable. She hates gay people. She hates immigrants. She hates black people. She hates ordinary white Irish people. The woman is absolutely consumed with hatred. She is an anti-Semite, a Jew hater. She is quick to criticize Israel, her and her husband, but slow, very slow, very, very, very slow to criticize the Muslim countries that surround Israel, all of whom have appalling human rights records, not least against gay people. Hazel Chu is like most so-called progressive people today. She has an unfortunate habit of standing shoulder to shoulder with the greatest persecutors of gay people on the planet. She likes to describe herself as a person of colour. This will give you some idea of where she's coming from. She is obsessed with race and colour and ethnicity. Hazel Chu believes in hate speech laws. She's a great advocate for hate speech laws. And this means, of course, if you're a gay person in Ireland, then you'll have to keep your mouth shut. The next time Dr. Ali Salim of the Clonee Mosque decides to go on national radio to explain the benefits of the death penalty for homosexuality, if you're a gay person, you'll just have to pretend you didn't hear it. Because if you open your mouth, this parasite, this hate monger, will bully you, abuse you, marginalize you, deplatform you. If you are black, if you are a black immigrant, Hazel Chu, yes, she will expect you to behave as she does. She'll expect you to call Ireland a racist country. She will expect you to live in a ghetto. She will expect you to consider yourself a victim. And if you don't, if you say, no, Ireland is a tolerant, democratic country, and I want my freedom of speech, well, we all know what will happen then. You will be bullied, you'll be slandered, you'll be abused, you'll become one of those far-right people. And if you happen to protest outside Dáil Éireann to defend your right to free speech, Hazel Chu, and people like her will stand in the public street and call you scum, fascist scum. Hazel Chu wants to deprive every black person, every gay person, every immigrant, every ordinary citizen of Ireland of their freedom of speech, their fundamental right to stand up and defend themselves. She doesn't want that. She wants people to believe exactly what she does. It's as simple as that. That's what hate speech laws are all about. Hazel Chu likes to present herself as a vulnerable person, a minority, a weak person, a set upon person, a persecuted person. The reality, however, is totally different. Hazel Chu is a powerful woman. She has behind her the entire political mainstream. She has the entire business community behind her. She has every sports organisation, every cultural organisation behind her. She has the entire media behind her. She has the billionaires, the obscenely wealthy billionaires who own our social media. She has them behind her. Think of every powerful institution in Ireland. All of these are behind her and her racist agenda. Hazel Chu is not a weak or vulnerable person. She is powerful. She is immensely powerful. She has more power than any dictator in all of human history. Her victims, well, they have no power. They have no voice. They have no protector. They just have to sit back and shut up while they're called racist or Islamophobic or homophobic or just plain stupid. There is no one to protect the weak and vulnerable in Ireland. Not anymore. There is no one to protect gay people or immigrants in Ireland anymore. People like Hazel Chu boast that we have gay marriage in Ireland, but this is a poisonous lie. We do not have gay marriage in Ireland. We have gay marriage and people who believe in the death penalty for homosexuality. And these people who believe in the death penalty for homosexuality are powerful people. They are powerful allies of Hazel Chu. There is no such thing as the black community. And there's no such thing as the immigrant community. And the reasons for this are very simple. You see, all black people are not the same. The needs of all black people are not the same. The culture of all black people is not the same. The same is true of immigrants. All immigrants are not the same. All immigrants do not have the same culture. All immigrants do not believe in the same values. You see, Hazel Chu is a racist, and she thinks that all black people think the same, and that all immigrants think the same, that all refugees think the same, and of course that all gay people think the same. It's a funny thing. She's a great believer in diversity, but not when it comes to diversity of opinion. Hazel Chu likes to present herself as a defender of gay rights, immigrant rights, etc., etc. Of course, what do immigrants really want? What do gay people really want? What do refugees really want? Well, every refugee wants strong borders and equally strong immigration policy. If you are a refugee fleeing genuine persecution, the last thing you want is porous or open borders. The last thing you want is a liberal immigration policy. That's the last thing you want. The very last thing you want. In the image that you see on your screen, Hazel Chu is standing outside a gay pride hub, a gay pride information centre, I suppose it is. She likes to present herself as someone who cares about gay people, as someone who cares about immigration, as someone who cares about hatred and such things. The reality, of course, is the exact opposite. What Hazel Chu wants, she wants our Dublin, let's say, to be like London, where entire neighbourhoods now are no-go areas for gay people. That's what she wants. Hazel Chu is a parasite. There's no other word for it. The woman is a parasite. She latches on to every seemingly good cause. Gay rights, women's rights, immigrant rights. She pretends to care about these people, but the reality is the only thing she cares about is the globalist agenda. She has the powerful behind her. She's a powerful woman. She has the LGBT movement behind her. One of the most powerful political forces on our planet just now. It is difficult to comprehend the sheer evil of this woman. This woman is a hater. She hates democracy. She hates free speech. She hates all of the people she claims to represent. She despises them.